Hello, Cancer. Love reading. Actually, I'm going to do something different. This is going to be for the messages and energies coming through for soulmate, twin flame, which are one and the same to me. I don't have a different definition. I think that they're basically the same thing. So, just wanted to put that out there. Also, wanted to say that we are also responsible for what we manifest, okay? And also for the energies that we put out there and the actions that we take towards others and ourselves. Just know that there is always an outcome, a reaction, so if you put negative out there, you're going to get negative. If you put positive out there, you're going to get positive. If you put love out there, you're going to get love back, okay? So this is going to be for the messages and energies that are coming through for Cancer. Okay, messages that you need to hear, maybe what your soulmate is going through, and I'm just going to call it soulmate because I just like that word better. I think it's the original twin flame is soulmate, so I'm going to stick with that. So let's see what we have for you, Cancer. Now check your other sun, moon, and rising if nothing resonates. Sometimes you only get one message. I mean, this is a general reading, and this is going to be related to those people that really need to hear it, I think, or people that are open to hearing a message or wanting that message and hearing that message. And you know, if I'm connecting with your energy, and some people that don't connect with their energy at all, okay? Just like I'll watch other readers and the entire reading, nothing will resonate. And so then I just don't connect with that reader at that time. So I just kind of move on. So I'm just going to take what kind of comes out. All right, looking good so far. You do have the soulmate card down here at the bottom, the Two of Cups. Okay, so maybe an earth-based energy, judgment. Challenge is the Four of Wands. Okay, so Cancer. It looks like someone is taking a break. Someone is in meditation, contemplation with the Four of Swords here at the top. They're taking a break from, and then you have the four here again, the Four of Wands. Okay, maybe someone is taking a break. Maybe someone is with their soulmate, was with their soulmate, but right now they're in separation. Possibly because there's another person involved here with the King of Pentacles. I feel like, yeah, if you are in separation with your soulmate, in this instance, the reason why is because there's someone else that's involved here. You also have the Aquarius card coming out. I don't want to say any signs, but, you know, I'm going to call these out. This is the Aquarius card here. And then you have the King of Pentacles. Someone is in transformation. There is a rebirth. There is an offer of love. This person wants to offer their love to you. But because they're in a karmic situation with someone else, that is being delayed, stalled. Here with the Four of Wands in reverse. Okay, and it's also with the King of Pentacles here. If this is not an earth-based energy, they are concerned with their material, okay, with their foundation, and that's why they can't offer, or that is why you have this Four of Wands as the obstacle. Because in reverse, it still means the same thing, to be honest. I mean, this is a pretty good reading. I think you guys have had the best one so far. But it looks like maybe you guys are just taking a break from this union because there's some transformation, a rebirth that needs to take place. And maybe also someone is not ready for this. It's almost like it's not that they're not sure about the connection. They feel it, but they're not sure in the sense because it's new to them. Maybe it's new to them. They're not understanding. They don't know how to deal with it because it's like they know that the feeling is there, but they don't know how to go forward. So that's why the Four of Wands it's pretty much the same, but it's in reverse. And that's why they're not ready yet. They're still immature here about the situation. It's like maybe it came in for them very quickly. Like it was something that came in that they weren't expecting. They saw all of this goodness in it, the security, that it was a golden relationship, but they don't know how to handle it because it's something they've never experienced before. So maybe this could be the first time they've ever been in love. Okay, that could be the first time that they've ever felt love for someone or felt this powerful love that they're feeling for you, or that you have this connection. They're it's not that they're afraid. It's just that they just want to contemplate on it for a while. They just want to reflect on it. They want to meditate over it. They're just kind of like, they can't believe it in a sense. They also want to keep it to themselves for a while, because the star can also mean privation. Like the star can also mean that, that they want to keep things to themselves, maybe because they're afraid. They don't want it to get stolen from any. They don't want to lose what they have. So they're kind of like keeping it to themselves right now. And I think that's wise. And if this pertains to you, if this is you doing this, then I think that's a good decision to do that, to take your time. Because with the Judgment card, there was something came out, and there might have been a new sense of consciousness, a new sense of spirituality, because this is love is like you're spiritually connected in this soulmate. When you have a soulmate, when you're with a soulmate rather than a karmic partner, it's a completely different feeling. Okay. And it's like a miracle, right? In a sense, it's a miracle because it just seems so unreal. Like, how did this happen? Then you start to think about synchronicity, and then you start to think about, okay, well, I dreamt about this person before, or I saw messages about this person before, or we have the same birthday, or, we lived parallel lives, or we had the same upbringing and same experiences, and then you connect with this person. And so it's like this huge, it's this huge thing that happens to you and your spirituality and your consciousness. And in this sense, Cancer, because you're so emotionally based, heart-based sign, you're very emotional about things, especially when it comes to love, because you're all about the heart. You're very sensitive. It's like you just don't. It's almost like it's too good to be true. So that's why you might be keeping things close to close to yourself. You're not telling the world about your friends or your family about this feeling that you're having or this relationship that you're having with this person. I mean, I really can't say anything bad about these cards that have come up. So, good on you, Cancer. You guys have a good reading here. It's just you're just, the only bad thing, and it's not even really a bad thing, is the Four of Swords. Is just you're just taking a break. You're wanting to be alone, to mull over what's occurred, what you're going through, your feelings. It's like If you are Cancer, you are the feminine energy. If you are, there is this the masculine energy. He is wanting to offer you everything. He's wanting to offer you love. He's wanting to offer you a solid foundation, a bright future and hope. And he sees you this way. He sees you as, you are in his thoughts as the star. He sees you as authentic, as loving, as beautiful, as his soulmate. You have all of these cards here that just solidifies that this connection is real. Okay, but someone is just taking a break from it because maybe they're not ready. Again, they're in shock. They don't know what's going on. And a lot of times too, a lot of people will be like, oh, this beautiful thing happened. I met my soulmate. And then and then there's that dark side of you, that fear side, okay? That says, oh, well, what's going to go wrong? What can go wrong? Or what if this happens? And then you start to doubt and you start to fear this thing when really you should just go with it and love it, okay? Because it's divinely fated, it's divinely guided, and so you guys just need to release the fear, okay? Because there's a little bit of fear here, or maybe it's overwhelming. Maybe it's just you're overwhelmed by the situation, and it's not a bad thing. I mean, I know that when I felt that I had confirmation about who my soulmate was, I was excited, I was scared, I was elated. I had all of these different emotions, and then I didn't want to believe it. And then the next day I would believe it because I would get signs and I would get confirmation and synchronicity that this person that I'm thinking about. Because to me, it's like, how can I believe that this person is my soulmate? Why do I deserve this great, beautiful thing that a lot of people don't ever get to experience? Okay, and I've had karmic partners very long term, but I knew they weren't my soulmates. Okay, even though I loved them and I loved them for a long period of time, I knew that they weren't my soulmate. And now I'm waiting for my soulmate to get out of his karmic relationship, and I'm not interfering at all. Okay, there's no communication between us except on the fourth and fifth dimension. Okay, I dream about him. He's come to me in dreams. We've talked in dreams, and there's and there's synchronicities and messages and signs that show up for me to keep telling me that he's there. He's thinking about me. Okay. But what I want to say is that if you are seeking a soulmate to inflame relationship, please keep yourself humble. Please keep yourself, don't date, don't serial date, don't get involved with a lot of people. So I wanted to pull on that. Because what you're going to do is you're going to block that energy, because you're sending the message to the universe that let's just see if this has any meaning here. You're sending a message to the universe that you're not sure about who you want and what you want because you're serial dating, and everybody's doing that now, right? Everybody's got 5 people on a rotation, and they're seeing how far they can get with each one, and so it just becomes very convoluted and confusing, and then the universe is just like, well, I can't give you that one special one because you're all over the place. You don't even know what you want. So if you don't know what you want, then the universe can't give you what you want because you're confusing the universe with the messages that you're sending out there by doing the things that you're doing and taking the action that you're taking to try and create this scenario for yourself, this soulmate scenario. And so everything was fine until I started talking about that. So there might be some of you that are just like, okay, you're tired of waiting. You're not happy with the situation. Someone is not happy with the situation. They're not happy with the way that it is. And they're actually maybe kicking up some dust here with the 7 of Wands, where they're feeling like they're having to battle. because these are people that are below you that you're having to battle. Okay, so again, there might be people out there that are not going to be in agreement with your happiness. Okay, so you just have to be aware with that, but just continue on, because I feel with what's going on here, this is a soulmate connection, but someone is feeling a little unhappy or not seeing that it's pretty good. You guys have a pretty good outlook here. Try not to feel this way, and then try not to also like pick your battles. Don't get into it with others if you don't need to. Just stay in this retreat mode, solitude. And also too, I can't remember where I heard it, but it was giving advice about not being so communicative, like not speaking all the time, just listening, just being quiet, maybe just speaking when necessary, not telling people what you're going through, not telling people your business. Just meditate on things, okay? Listen to your dreams, and look for signs and synchronicities. Ask your angels for help, because they can't help you unless you ask, okay? So always have to remember, like, pray to your spirit guides, to God, whoever it is that you pray to, that you believe in, whatever that might be, okay? It's different for everyone. All right? So Cancer, with that, I see a really nice future for you guys. You're feeling a little maybe impatient about things because it's not playing out the way that you want it to, but it will. Okay, you just have to be patient. You have to pick your battles. Try not to fight, and try to meditate on what it is that you're trying to manifest.